guys. We are back.
I'm here.
Episode 3 of Live and Unscripted with Tony and Mer. Thanks for tuning in. It is Friday, January 21st, 2022.
I like making a grand entrance. You see that, how I flew in?
Actually, you know what he was doing in the background?
Nobody knew I was going to be on here, so I just...
That's what he was doing.
I brought it in hard, see?
All right. Well, good
You
job.
didn't even know that was coming. That
No.
was unscripted, see?
Oh, I know. Surprises me every time.
Yes.
So, if you saw us last week, we talked about a few things, random, non-important things. But what we did talk about was Restaurant Week. Started, I think, Saturday last week and went on. I think it's still going on. We went to Gordon Ramsay at Harris. Phenomenal.
Delicious.
It was really good.
Yeah.
It was really good.
Very.
It was really good. So if you get a chance to go there, you should. Valentine's Day coming up. Guys, take your sweetheart to Gordon Ramsay. It's amazing.
Yeah. I mean, the atmosphere, everything was top notch.
It was pretty good.
It was good. Yeah,
it was
for
pretty
sure.
good.
I mean, the fillets were only that big, but they were.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So next week we are going to be at Spa Weston. We were going to originally do that last week.
Excited for this.
Yeah. We're going to be on location at Spa Weston. We're excited about that. We're going to try out some of their services live on camera. So you never know what you're going to get. And
what kind of services they offer?
everything. It's a spa.
So I better just come in my swimming trunks or what?
Yeah, we're going to go. We're coming in hot. We're doing the whole.
I'm ready to get it. I'm needing a rub down.
Yeah. Well,
Full
you're going to
service, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, pretty excited about that. So
I
if
am
you're,
too, actually.
I think we're doing that on Thursday with Ashley. We're pretty excited about that.
And that's Spa Weston up there in good old Weston.
Ding, ding.
I like Weston.
Then, okay, so this weekend we've got Chiefs 1, obviously, unless you live under a rock, you didn't know that. We got the game on Sunday against the Bills.
Yeah.
They announced yesterday or today or something, the halftime show was Nelly. Last week it was Tech 9. Pretty excited about that.
Nelly.
Who
all
else?
right.
Yeah, you like Nelly, right?
You know who's beating the drum? Just found this out too.
Tell me.
Neil Smith. Hey, right here. Ready? Watch. He does that all the time. Remember that baseball swing for like George Brett or Royals or something when he did a sack?
Yeah. Outstanding. Speaking of swingers, swingers.
Whoa. Hey, all right.
We met Alex
What kind
Gordon.
of show are we on here?
We met Alex Gordon at the game last week. That was pretty cool. He was a nice guy and very gracious enough to take a picture with us and talk to us for a few minutes.
And we don't know if he's a swinger or not. So you're talking about swinging.
Well, there you go. Now we just got inappropriate.
All right. Are we live actually right now? I want to make
We
sure.
are. We are live.
Do you want to tell them what happened earlier?
So, okay.
Oh,
I'm going to blame.
Live. We are live now, so
Let's blame Tony. So earlier, we hit the button and our dog is crazy. And he was whining. Well, apparently he needed to go outside. Well, in the midst of all this chaos, we didn't actually hit the live button because we were dealing with the dog, but thought we were alive. So we kind of went through some stuff. So this is actually take 2. You're only seeing it for the first time, but we're doing it for the second time. And
I think the first time was my best performance.
Always.
I ruined it all with that
Always.
first one that she didn't hit live. And now this is what you got
live.
right here.
I didn't hit live.
That's what you got, Matt Thomason. I see you. Okay, I don't see you, but
yeah.
All right.
So, a couple things.
What we got here for Unscripted? What do we got here?
So Ozark is back on Netflix. If you're an Ozark fan, we'll be binge watching, or I will be binge watching that this weekend. We've also restarted Game of Thrones. If you watched Game of Thrones, shoot us a comment because we can see your comments live
Yeah,
here.
we
So
see it. Yeah.
Game of Thrones, I love it. We've seen all the seasons probably twice. So this will be the third time we're going to watch all the way through. What's great about this show is you just keep picking up more and more things. More and more things. It's a great show. So,
Yes.
so I read an article this morning. I feel like I'm talking a lot. Normally
I'm
that's
just
your thing.
listening here.
So
Yeah,
I read an
know
article
what's-
this morning and it was actually in Men's Magazine, but it was on my email. So I read it. And it was talking about people that do these New Year's resolutions rather, and obviously we're late because it's 21st, but they do what they call dry January, and it started back in like 2013, and it's just picked up speed since then. And there's more and more people that do this dry January where they don't drink for the entire month of January. It just kind of resets their system. So I was reading this article, and it talked about all the health benefits if you're a moderate drinker. Now, if you're a heavy drinker, it's not good to quit for a full month cold turkey and then go back in guns blazing. But it was a really interesting article.
Oh, wow.
So what do you think? Next year?
I'm thinking that I could do my month of January right now and just start today. I got 10 days of no drink. I'm good.
I actually asked him about it earlier and about dry January, and this is what he said. Tell him what you said.
I said I can't do January. We got too much stuff going on. Chiefs, we tailgate. We like to drink a couple cold ones when we're out at Chiefs. What else? Monday Night Poker League. I mean, if I wasn't drinking, how would I win? And I have won twice, guys, back to back. I won't talk about last week, but the 2 weeks prior, I won. So any of my poker guys are watching. Yeah, they know I won. But then I'm just
thinking taxes.
So that's why I can't do
January is taxes.
Because I like to have a couple drinks on those occasions. So, and then I think February, well, I mean, it's Valentine's Day. I got to drink, right?
Just to get through it. That's what I do.
March, St. Patrick's Day. April's my birthday. I mean, I can go on and on. So I don't think this program that you're talking about is going to work for me. But it could work for somebody else. And if it has, I'm curious to know if it has. So let me know. Yeah, if somebody has stopped with alcohol for 1 month to reset their body. So.
Yeah, I was talking about how the benefits to your liver and things like that. So some interesting to think about. I might actually look into doing that at some point. I don't know if it has to be. It doesn't have to be in January, any month, but it seems like something that would be kind of interesting to do. You might make that a little hard for me.
That's going to be a good one for the. I don't know if she can put the wine glass down. She likes the wine a little bit, but it's okay.
Well, I live with you.
Yeah.
So here's some other things, some interesting things. So you wake up in the morning, you always browse through your phone before you get out of bed, or at least I do. So another little interesting thing. So if you could go anywhere in the world right now to travel, where would it be and why? Would you go to somewhere that you've already been because you know what to expect, or would you go somewhere new?
Well, the first thing that popped in my head when you said that, I was thinking warm. That's the first thing, warm weather. So that is the first thing I thought of. And I think warm weather, Australia, right, or New Zealand, something like that.
Because it's warm? It's
warm, and I've never been. I want to go someplace I've never been. So I know we go places over and over again, like Sturgis, Nashville. If you say anywhere in the world, I'm going
warm.
Australia probably, or New Zealand, something like that I've never been. And it needs to be warm right now. Or I would have picked like Europe or something, but I want warm. What about you? What do you got?
No, I want to, I have a couple different places. Now, it depends on when I'm leaving, but
it's right now.
I would really like to see Alaska.
Ooh, that's cold and dark.
I would like to go to Belize.
How about Jeremy Burke? He could probably get on. That's who we need to get on. Great idea. We need to get Jeremy Burke on here because, go ahead. Sorry, I interrupted you, but
we'll tag him.
You got something on here that he's our buddy from Alaska. And we can have anybody on our show. We're going to talk about that real quick, too, in a minute. But go back to your Alaska.
That's okay. I was just saying that's one of the places that people don't necessarily think they want to go, and I'd like to go there. Obviously, somewhere warm.
Max wants to go to Alaska, too.
Max.
You hear him? He's ready to go to Alaska. I don't know why, but at this time of year. But, yeah, speaking of Jeremy Burke, our friend in Alaska, he's a real estate agent as well. If you want to be on this show Unscripted, you don't have to be with us in person. Just let us know. We can text you a link. You could be right on here. And whatever you have to talk about, if you want to sell something, whatever you want to do, we don't mind. If you want to talk about not drinking booze for a month, we can do that too. So
actually, what I really like to use this show and this pulpit that we have is to kind of highlight small businesses in the area, or maybe even not in the area, just people that offer things that you don't necessarily are there. We have a lot of small businesses in Platte City that we'd like to look at, kind of let you guys know about. Other places, I know there's some places back where I'm from, Marceline, if you've heard of that. There's a couple people that I want to reach out to and talk about things that they have going on there. We want to just come to your business, get you online with us, talk about the things that you do, something outside of just the normal. I mean, we're not here just to talk about real estate and the things that we do, but we really genuinely want to hear about what everybody else is doing and what you have to offer. And if anything from COVID has given us, it's kind of that appreciation for small businesses, because a lot of them have gone down, and actually some have actually sprouted over it. So we would like to bring you on. So if you have something that you want to talk about, you want to promote, please reach out. We'd love to have you on and talk about it, because I like learning about new stuff.
And really, I mean, like I said, we get a lot of views on this. So if you do want to talk about your business, I mean, we get quite a few views. Actually, it actually surprised me a few times. The first 2 episodes had over 1,500 or so.
And it's not that good. We're not that good at it.
And we're not good.
We're not good at it.
Yeah, we're getting better.
But we'll get better.
But yes, we definitely. Speaking of Marceline, people probably don't know. What's the one thing, Marceline? Since
Walt Disney.
You just said that real quick. So
Walt Disney.
Yes, I would like some Marceline people on here, and that'd be pretty cool if they had something. But
yeah, I have a couple.
Marceline, Walt Disney's from there. So
yep.
And I did not know that. So I met Meredith. So.
And speaking of Marceline, Nancy, if you're watching, give me a shout and let me know if you got your package yet.
Hey, we got Kim too watching from Florida, the Villages. Well, I mean, that's pretty hot. Who was down? Somebody was down at the Village I saw on Facebook. Not Kim, actually, but somebody else was down there doing something. I don't know. I have to look back at that, but I see Kim's watching us. So.
All right. So kind of last thing, I like these kind of mind teasers. You never know. So if you knew how you were going to die, if someone said, hey, Tony, in a week, you're going to die, what are you doing?
Well, I would not leave the house and nobody. I'm not dying because I'm not going to do nothing. So I'm going to trick them and not die.
Oh, you're tricking the system.
If somebody said you're dying in a week, I'm going to make sure that I do nothing to no.
Well, I think the point of what I read, is what can you do that you haven't done in your life if you knew?
My loved ones, I love them. I'd hang out with people close to me.
Would you repair?
And people know who they are.
Like I have people that I have not talked to for a long time, and I think I would just take that time to reach out and do the same thing. You're like, hey, possibly, thinking about you, but you can't tell them that you're dying. Yeah. There's a few I wouldn't reach out to, but then there is some others I would. Yeah. I would. So, I don't want to die with hate in my heart, so I would talk to.
Speaking of dying, the reflector thing. Remember I told you I was going to talk about that this week?
Oh yeah.
And if somebody does this, they could die. And I just found this out probably 2 weeks ago. Some people might already know this, but a quick little thing to say, wow, all right, I learned something on Unscripted. If the exit ramps, when you're coming up the interstate and you're exiting off at Platte City or wherever, if you ever go the wrong way down the exit ramp and you'll be coming on oncoming traffic, to know that you're going the wrong way, them little reflectors on the sides as you're coming up the ramp, on the back sides, they're red, actually. I just found this out. And I looked today when I was coming home from an appointment down by Barrier Road, kind of glanced over. But if you're going the wrong way down the ramp of an interstate, the reflectors are red. On the other side, they're white and yellow. So, right. And I actually looked at that. I forgot who told me that. And I'm like, wow, that is a great, a lot of people probably don't know that, but.
No, and you wouldn't look for it either because you don't know you're going the wrong way on the interstate or up an off ramp or whatever. But if you happen to see it and you see red, then you need to stop.
Because you do hear that every now and then, that somebody went the wrong way on the interstate. Yeah. Maybe they're confused or who knows what. But yeah, it's red on the backside. So, hey, told you guys something that I just learned here in last week. And I verified it today, so that's what we got on Unscripted.
Totally. All right. I think unless you got something else.
What else do I have? What else? Like I say, next week, Spa Weston. I'm ready to get some people working with us involved in this, just not me and you looking at each other.
Yeah.
talking about
Whatever.
everything. Yeah, we're here to talk about anything.
Yep.
So we definitely want to make this fun, educational sometimes, like the reflectors. So
Yep. All right.
what else you got?
That's it. I'm done. Yeah.
Reach out to us, guys. If you got
Yep.
something to talk about, you want to be on here, it's simple. You don't have to be with us, but you can be on here.
Yeah.
Like I say, Jeremy Burke, we're going to reach out to you. I'm curious what Alaska looks like right now. So that might be fun. So
That might be fun.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we will catch up with you guys next week at Spa Weston. Otherwise, have a good weekend. We'll see you at the Chiefs game if you're there. We'll see you out and about tonight, tomorrow night, whatever. Have a good weekend. We'll talk to you soon.
Go Chiefs.
Bye-bye.